Morning friends, let us start today's class with a small prayer. I hope all of you are fine. Today we are going to discuss a new topic. It's a very interesting topic and it has got a wide application in our day-to-day life. Are you all interested in sports? Yes, you all are interested in sports. Can you list some of the sports that you are very much fond of? Yes, cricket, football, hockey. Yes, all these are some of the sports that's being played in our country and all over the world. I think that there is a recent Test Championship final match is going to be held. Which are those two teams? Yes, they are India and New Zealand. What is the chance of winning of these both teams? Yes, both teams has got equal chance of winning the game. I hope all of you have seen the question on the screen. It is asked to find out some of the certainty statement and uncertainty statement. First of all, let me ask you, what do you mean by certainty and uncertainty? Certainty means the things that we are 100% sure, or things that will definitely gonna happen in our day-to-day life. If certainty means that the things that are going to happen definitely, then what will we mean by uncertainty? Uncertainty means things that might gonna happen, or there may be possibility for that chance to occur. So here are some statements. I hope all of you have seen the statement. What are the statements? That is, sun rises in the east, sun rises in the west, chance of winning a lottery, and tomorrow will be a holiday. There are 4 statements you have seen there. Can you identify the certainty and uncertain statement from these? Yes, we can say, definitely we can say that sun rises in the east is a certain statement. Why? Right from the beginning of our school study, we have been studying that sun rises is always in the east. It's never gonna change. If sun rises in the east is a certain statement, what about sun rises in the west? What kind of statement it will be? It will be a definitely uncertain statement. Okay. What about the other 2 statements? Chance of winning a lottery, tomorrow will be a holiday. They are also uncertainty statement because that might happen. Now, dear students, we can play a small game. For this game, I need your help. Without your help, I cannot play this game. I think that all of you have seen the things that are distributed on this table. You can see 2 different colored seeds on the table and 2 different boxes. This is box number 1 and this is box number 2. So I am going to collect few seeds from here. Firstly, let me collect some black seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 4 white seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4. So how many seeds are in my hand? There are 10 seeds, and I am putting it into box number 1. And the remaining seeds, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I am going to select a seed from the box number 1, and I have got a black seed. So what is the chance of getting a black seed from the box number 1? Let me say, how many seeds were in total in this box number 1? There are 10 seeds. That is how many black seeds are there? There were 6 black seeds and 4 white seeds. Therefore, chance of getting a black seed will be how much? And we know that the total number of seeds is 10, and then we will write in the denominator and the number of black seeds. Since I have got a black seed and the number of black seeds, the total number of black seeds in the box number 1 was 6. Therefore, we can say that chance of getting a black seed from the box number 1 is 6 by 10. Suppose if I have got a white seed from the box number 1, how you will write? The chance of getting a white seed? Yes, we know that total number of seeds in the box number 1 was 10 and the number of white seeds in box number 1 was 4. Therefore, chance of getting a white seed from the box number 1 is 4 by 10. Similarly, I am going to take a seed from the box number 2. How many seeds were there in the box number 2? There were 5 black seeds and 5 white seeds. So I am going to take a seed from the box number 2 and I have gotten a white seed. So what is the chance of getting a white seed from the box number 2? That is, total number of seeds were 10, that we write in the denominator, and the number of white seeds were 5. Therefore, the chance of getting a white seed is equal to 5 by 10. Yes, students, if I want to get a black seed from these two boxes, which of these two boxes I should have selected? Yes, I can hear that. You are saying that box number 1, right? Yes, why you are saying that box number 1? Yes, because the number of seeds, the black seeds is more in box number 1 compared to box number 2. In box number 2, we have got only 5 black seeds, and in box number 1, we have got 6 black seeds. So, we are really using the term chances right from the beginning of the class. That chance of getting a black seed, chance of getting a white seed, so on, we were being discussing. Can you say any other term that is more suitable? Yes, it's called the probability. So, from these activities, what we can say, what do we understand by probability? It is a factor for where the denominator represents the total number and the numerator represents the arch number. Therefore, we can say that the probability of getting a black seed from box number 1 is 6 by 10 and the probability of getting a white seed from box number 2 is 5 by 10. Now, I am going to take a black seed from box number 2. I am going to put it into box number 1. Now, what is the total number of seeds in box number 1? It is 11. And what is the number of black seeds here? The number of black seeds is, earlier it was 6, 6 plus 1, 7. And the number of white seeds is how much? It is 4. Similarly, what are the number of seeds in box number 2? It is 9, 5 white seeds and 4 black seeds. Okay. Now let me ask you a question. If I am going to take a black seed from the box number 1, what is the probability of getting a black seed from box number 1? We have studied at the denominator what we write. Yes, this is the total number, and we know that how many seeds were there in box number 1? There were 11 seeds. And how many black seeds in the box number 1? 7. Therefore, probability of getting a black seed is how much? It is 7 by 11. Similarly, what is the probability of getting a white seed from box number 1? It is 4 by 11. Where 4 is the number of white seeds and 11 is the total number of seeds. Similarly, if I am going to take a black seed from box number 2, what is the probability of getting a black seed from box number 2? It is 4 by 9, where 9 is the total number of seeds in box number 2 and 4 is the number of black seeds. Similarly, what is the probability of getting a white seed from the box number 2? Yes, it is 5 by 9. If we are comparing, if I want to get a black seed from these two boxes, which of these two boxes I will have to select? Yes, definitely I will select box number 1. We know that it has got the highest number of seeds and the probability of getting a black seed is more in box number 1. Similarly, if I want to get a white seed, which of these two boxes I would have to select? Yes, I will have to select box number 2 since the white number of white seeds is more in box number 2. Dear students, I hope all of you have enjoyed last game and all of you have got an idea how to find the probability. Now I have got some cards in my hand where the numbers are written from 1 to 25 and I am going to put it into this box. And how can we find the probability of getting an odd number and the probability of an even number? In this question, this has to find out the probability of getting an odd number and the probability of getting an even number. We know that how many total number of slips are in our hand? We have got 25 slips. Okay, now let us list number of odd numbers. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23 and 25. Similarly, let us list even numbers that are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. There are 12 even numbers and 13 odd numbers. Okay, then what is the probability of getting an odd number? The probability of getting an odd number is equal to the total number of slips are 25 and there are 13 odd numbers, right? Therefore, the probability of getting an odd number is equal to 13 by 25. Similarly, what is the probability of getting an even number? Yes, it is 12 by 25, where 25 is the total number of slips and 12 is the total number of even numbers. Yes, friends, we have played 2 games, right? Yes, please analyze these 2 games and list your findings. Yes, friends, I hope all of you analyzed these 2 games. What we have wrote in the denominator? Total number of chances. And what we have written in the numerator? Yes, the number of possible chances. Therefore, what do you mean by probability? Yes, the probability is equal to number of possible chances divided by total number of chances. There are 3 red balls and 7 green balls in a bag, 8 red balls and 7 green balls in another. What is the probability of getting a red ball from first bag? What is the probability of getting a red ball from second bag? If all balls are put in a single bag, what is the probability of getting a red ball? I hope all of you have read the question. Now let's solve the first question. What is the probability of getting a red ball from the first bag? As per given the question, what is said? How many balls are there in the first bag? There are 3 red balls and 7 green balls, right? Yes. Okay. Therefore, what will the total number of balls in the bag? Total number of balls will be 3 plus 1. That is 3 red balls plus 7 green balls, which is equal to total number of balls is 10. And what is the formula for finding the probability of red ball? It is number of red balls divided by total number of red balls. Total number of balls, that is 3 by 10. I hope all of you have understood. Now let us consider the second bag. How many red balls were there in the second bag? There were 8 red balls. What about the green balls? Number of green balls is equal to 7. And therefore the total number of balls is equal to number of red balls plus number of green balls, which is equal to 15. Therefore probability of getting red ball is equal to number of red balls divided by total number of balls, which is equal to 8 by 15, where 15 is the total number of balls and 8 is the number of red balls. I hope all of you understood the second problem. Now we will move on to the third one. If all the total number, it is asked to find out the probability of getting green balls when two balls are put into the bag, in a single bag. Therefore, first of all, what you have to find here? We have to find out the total number of balls. How we will find out the total number of balls? Total number of balls in first bag plus total number of balls in second bag, which is equal to 10 plus 50, which is equal to 25. Probability of getting a green ball is equal to number of green balls divided by total number of balls, where the number of green ball is 14 and total number of ball is 25. I hope all of you understood what was discussed on today's class. For the time being, I am signing off from the class and there is a homework for you.